This video falls under fair use. Fair use allows commentary, criticism, and reactions. What's up, back with another one. So today I'm going to show you this clip of Shannon Sharpe talking about Kyren Lacy.
In the top left of the screen, you're going to see multiple cars just making their way south to Thibodaux, coming from Vacherie. At some point in time, you're going to see the collision, which we're going to know is vehicle number 2 from oncoming traffic colliding with the vehicle of Mr. Hall. You will see another vehicle come to a stop, and then you'll see Kyren Lacy come to a stop.
So as we've seen the video, it looks like the impact happens, and then Kyren Lacy is behind him. How far away was he from there?
Well, yeah, that's the beauty of the investigative report that I now have my hands on. We know from data that Kyren Lacy did, in fact, pass 4 cars. There's no disputing that. Further north, Kyren Lacy passed 4 cars. However, he was back in his lane of travel, 92.3 yards. Back in his lane, behind Mr. Hall. At the time of impact, he's 72.6 yards behind the vehicles at the time of impact. Keyword, behind the vehicles.
So, look, don't worry about filling any of this top information, like your name, your address. Don't worry about any of that. Just right here, if you could, I'll just have you write exactly what you saw. Just make sure to include, where you were.
I don't even know what the name of that highway.
It's Highway 20. Highway 20. That you just.
All right, maybe my wife gonna figure out right quick.
Okay, just make sure you add in there that you had to slam on your brakes, and the brakes, you had to slam on the brakes to avoid that charger, and the brakes locked up to avoid that charger. That's.
I ain't skid mark or nothing. I wouldn't even gone for it. That lady in the back of me, she didn't saw what was happening. That's how she called that wreck. She was running in the back of me. She pulled on the other side, and that's not in it.
So, but the charger was coming right at you, correct? Right. And that's why you had to slam on your brake, the head on with you. So yeah, just make sure you include that, and that's very important because we're trying to locate this charger right now. So just include that in the statement, and I'll read it over, and then I'll be out of here.
They lied on this kid, and that destroyed Kyren's career and ultimately his life. Let's listen to what Shannon Sharpe had to say.
Go ahead.
That's crazy. Obviously, everybody needs to be held accountable.
Yes.
Everybody that is a part of that police department needs to be held accountable. The witness who was not bribed but was tempted to tell a story that wasn't true need jail time.
For sure.
The officer who created the story to say that it was Kyren Lacy's fault, he needs to be jail time. To Lacy's family, I hope they sue not only the city, but that police department and get everything they deserve, because their son is now gone.
It is. It's tough.
Their son is now gone based on something completely false that was made up by those that are supposed to protect us.
But see, and the way it was portrayed, Ocho, it was portrayed that he passed the 4 cars and then caused the impact that cost the man his life. It's reported, it's being through security cameras, like, yeah, he passed away back there, but he was not a part of the accident.
I have a question.
Yes.
I have another question. When everything happened, there are cameras everywhere, Unc.
Yes.
The cameras everywhere. So this situation wouldn't even got to the light of day. Brother Lacy wouldn't have had any issues, and they would have known the officer was lying. They would have known the witness was lying. Why didn't we use the camera footage ahead of time? Why are they just coming out now? All of this could have been prevented. Obviously, I don't understand the judicial system. I don't understand how that stuff works and why the footage it's just coming out just now.
Not coming out.
I mean, those that are watching, I don't know how that stuff works.
It's a very sad story.
Yeah, it's a horrible story. It's a horrible story, man.
It's the guilt that this man had to possibly face. That, like, man, they say I did this. They say I took someone's life, that I'm responsible for this.
To do with it.
And Ocho, remember, he was uninvited to the draft.
Yeah, because of it.
Yes.
Because
yes. But see, that goes to Ocho. You see it, the role that media plays, how they can write a story, how they can report a story.
Wait, listen, if I'm the Lacey family, boy, I'm from the second line and get every dime. I'm from the second line and get every dime. And I'm saying that in a respectful way because I can get my son back.
Oh no, he ain't
I
coming
can't
back.
get my son back. And y'all lied. You lied, and there was nothing anybody could tell him because everything I worked for has now gone down the drain.
Yep.
Which resulted in him his life.
His own life.
What's up? So what are my thoughts about this? Here's the thing. When someone dedicates their life to a dream like playing in the NFL, and it gets stolen from them not because of failure or lack of effort, but because of false accusations and lies, that's more than a tragedy. It's a complete injustice. Kyron Lacey's situation should never have reached this point. The fact that he felt so overwhelmed, so cornered, that he ended up self-deleting is heartbreaking on every level. It's foul, plain and simple. The woman who lied on him and the police officers who backed it up with a false report directly contributed to this outcome. There's no room for debate here. When authority figures and individuals abuse the system like that, lives are ruined, and in this case, a life was lost. It's about holding people accountable, not just emotionally, but publicly and systemically. False accusations carry real-world consequences, and when those lies go unchecked, or even supported by official channels, the damage multiplies. Kyron didn't get the chance to clear his name, to speak his truth, or to live out the future he worked for, and that's on the people who chose to lie instead of protect. This moment should force a conversation about truth, power, and how we treat those who are vulnerable to these kinds of attacks. It's a reminder that real lives are behind the headlines, and sometimes the cost is irreversible. Okay, so drop a comment, smash that like button, and make sure you subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next video.